I lost that. Now let's go.
Welcome in, all my average gamers to another most average review. Well, kind of impressions, I guess. Today we're going to be bringing it back to the old Battlefield 2042, and we're going to talk about, the current state that it's in, how I feel about it. Do I feel it's finally worthy of the name of Battlefield, or is it still just another? Well, is it still as shitty as it was at launch? So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the new mode that they're doing right now called Dark Protocol. We'll talk about some of the new weapons, some of the new nerfs and buffs. We'll talk about the new map that was added with the season, and we'll obviously talk about the game, as an overall product, not just the new season 6 redacted. But I will say I do like the theme, the atmosphere, the cosmetics even of the newest season. I'm a big fan. I think it goes with the whole spoopy season of the Halloweens and such. Even though Halloween is over, I think it goes well. I think the new Dark Protocol mode is a trash. It's so fucking dumb. Like I don't know. Like I haven't seen, personally at least, I have not seen a match. I've only done probably 5 or 6 matches, but I haven't had a match that isn't completely one-sided, where one team just dominates every time. Like maybe the other team will get 1 point, but otherwise, like I've seen nothing but one-sided affairs on that. The whole AI creepy looking fucking bald bot thing. I don't know what's up with these bald zombie robot AI, whatever they are. They seem useless. They don't really seem to add much to the match. We'll shoot some occasionally just to shoot some, but I don't think I've ever died from one. I don't even think I've taken damage from one, to be honest with you. Maybe I have. I don't know. So the new mode, not winning with me. I definitely enjoyed some of the more past seasons modes a lot more, but this one, yeah, just a swing and a miss for me. The new map though, now that shit is fuego. I'm a big fan of the new map. I definitely, you'll see some of that in the background. You see some other stuff going on. Like I said, you'll see the new mode a little bit, some clips from that, and just some clips from me diving on in, I should say. It's been a little while since I've really played or streamed Battlefield. At the time of recording this, it's probably been up until today to work on this video. I probably haven't played since the Dark Protocol event, like, launched. That was probably the last time I played, and then before that it was probably like season 5. I didn't really play any of that like intramural in between seasons game mode recycling thing. That I was just, I don't know, just kind of burnt out on Battlefield. Just felt lackluster with content, but the new season brought me back in. I did enjoy the new map, so I played that for a few days and definitely enjoyed that. But as you guys know, I've been playing the finals like a motherfucker. I think I got another finals video coming out as well. I'm gonna be working on that. But yeah, I think this season's just kind of just another season for Battlefield 2042. I think the map is easily the best map they've made. If you're an infantry player, mind you, if you're an infantry player, it's definitely the best map. I think the sight lines, I think the design, I think the flanks, I think the atmosphere and the look and feel of the map is just phenomenal. Big fan. New weapons, they're good. I've really only dabbled with like the new assault class. That's pretty much the only thing our new assault weapon. What is it? The VHXD3. That's pretty much the only thing I've really fucked around with. And then just the pouches that you can throw, kind of like Battlefield. What was it? 1 and 5, I think maybe, or maybe it was just 5, where you could throw ammo and med packs like at people running by and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. It just doesn't do as big of a heal. But it's I like having that choice. Do you want something that's a little bit more mobile or something that's stationary? I like that choice. The only thing with the ammo pouch that's weird is like we kind of already had a guy that could throw around ammo pouches, but these, I think, I didn't actually test to see if they will do grenades as well. Possibly, probably not. It's probably just a regular ammo pouch. Some of the latest updates that they've brought out, and some of the latest what would I call it, nerfs and buffs and updates that they've released since the start of season 6, I agree with most of them for the most part. The one thing that I think is a little weird, and I'll get into it in a minute, but for the most part, I think they've been pretty good, and I think they've been heading in the right direction. Recoil is finally in a good place, especially if you're playing on controller. I think recoil finally feels, on point. I could be off. I don't sit there and run a million tests on it and stuff. You're gonna want to go to somebody like Enders. He's great for that type of video. He's blunt, he's honest, he's straightforward with and he's pretty much, him and one other content creator, forgive me for not remembering the name, were actually the ones that pretty much discovered and really blew up the whole like recoil bug, and the fact that your crosshairs like didn't line up and they moved. It was weird. It was weird, but that seems to be on point now, which is huge, which is great. But the thing I don't like about with like the most recent patch actually is like now they have small arms fire that does damage to vehicles, which makes no sense to me. Never, like, I mean, I don't know, like maybe a bullet would do. I can't see a standard bullet like doing damage to like a tank. Yeah, it might leave some dents, but it's not gonna do any real damage. I think because of ground war and how successful Call of Duty always is, I think that's one reason why they might be doing it, is because in ground war, which is Call of Duty's big open map, you can shoot anything with small arms and destroy tanks. So you don't have to like carry around a rocket launcher if you don't want to. The other thing too is I think too many people complain. I think the vocal minority, if you will, have complained about the the Nightbird specifically, like kind of being quote unquote OP. I would not call it OP. Like I wouldn't. I mean, I died to him plenty of times in a match. I die to vehicles all the time, but that's Battlefield. Like if you don't enjoy playing against vehicles and strategically maneuvering through and around vehicles, or possibly getting into your own vehicle and learn how to use it, then Battlefield, unfortunately might not be for you. I mean, there is a team deathmatch mode. There's a inventory only map. There's inventory only modes. Maybe, but I wouldn't say that like we need to be able to just with a fucking 45 caliber pistol or SMG, I shouldn't be able to fucking blow up a Nightbird out of the sky. Like that just seems ridiculous to me. Hopefully DICE will revert back. But those are the two reasons why I think they probably did that. Listening to the wrong part of the community, and not that anybody's opinion is wrong, but like I think you need to understand what type of game you're playing before you're judging it on certain things that it does or doesn't have. And then I also think like, yeah, they just wanted to kind of mimic Call of Duty. Which I get, Call of Duty makes a lot of money, but is it really like that good of a game, or is it just a very big, well marketed fucking machine at this point more than a game? Yeah, who's to say? Probably not me. I'm probably not the guy for it, but hey, yeah, that's just my little 2 cents. Now, unfortunately, as huge of a Battlefield fan as I am, and as big of like even a 2042 fan I am, I would say that like even though the game is in a really great state right now, it's probably too little too late. I don't think this game is going to get any sort of big resurgence, and unless they somehow, which I don't think they are going to have a season 7, I'll be honest. Unless they drop a season 7 and it like drops 3-4 fucking maps, like 4 or 5 new weapons. I mean, that's just what people want. They just want maps. Like even if it's the portal mode, bringing back some old maps, like just anything. Bring us maps. Like it used to be every time we drop, content in the past, which I know everybody said this, but like we'd get 3, 4, 5 maps every single time, and now we get 1. It's depressing, like especially because with season 6 they didn't have another map to remake, so they should have been able to like I don't know, man. I'm just disappointed in DICE, I think is the easiest way to put it. And you can probably hear it in my voice, honestly. Like I would say right now the game is great. It's fun. Like I had fun playing today. I played for a few hours before making this video to 1, capture content, 2, just kind of get the feels back and what my honest impression is of what it feels like right now. But it's lacking content. Like I can go back to Battlefield 4 and it has Battlefield 1 and it has more content than 2042 does now. nevertheless, and I go back to Battlefield 4 like base game, and it has almost as much content as Battlefield 2042 does right now. I could not even without the DLCs. So yeah, I definitely think the game is worth your time to hop back in, get a few matches with the boys. Like I think you'll definitely have fun. It plays well. It doesn't, it's well optimized at this point, as far as from the testing I've put it through, when I can tell. Do I think it's worth your money? Maybe on a discount, $5, $10, $15. Yeah, sure. I would say so. I think it's fun, but it's just lacking content is the main thing. And like I said, it's a game that I just can't grind like I used to, like the first 4 or 5 seasons. But I still hop in, I still have fun. I will say though, low key, not to plug in other games, but I am definitely ready and waiting for the finals. Of course, that game is fucking over the top. And X Defiant as well is another game that I think it's gonna take up a lot of my time. I know I've been playing a lot of other games and stuff. I've been playing a lot of RPGs and open world games and things like that. If you've been catching my streams, instead of playing FPS games, but we're gonna be getting back into the FPS. But yeah, I would say overall, definitely let me know what you think in the comments below. How you feel about 2042 currently. Let me know what you think of the content. If you know what you want me to work on next. I'm always down for some ideas for either impressions or full-on reviews. Now my impressions are unscripted. They're more kind of off the cuff. My reviews, on the other hand, are usually, scripted and usually a little more organized, take me a little longer and things like that. But definitely, I'm always down for the input. Let me know what you're looking forward to in the FPS genre. Let me know what you're looking forward to in your gaming realm as a whole. And as always, my friends, if you enjoy the content, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell notification. It's free for you. It means the world to me. And stay safe, stay healthy, stay sexy. And go make some average plays. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Deuces, y'all.